G'day, kia ora whānau, you're here with me, the Māori Wargamer, and today we'll be playing a Star Wars Legion Battle Report. Welcome whānau to this 200-point battle Star Wars Legion Battle Report, hosted by myself, the Māori Wargamer, New Zealand's #1 tabletop gamer slash Let's Play YouTuber. Here with some more quality Star Wars entertainment for you on the tabletops here. On the planet of Endor, which is currently the Empire trying to retreat after the destruction of the Death Star. Mission number 2, 300-point battle. Rebels versus Empire. For Season 2, the triumphant return of the Sunday extras, decide to pump out that extra quality content, bring joy and light and entertainment to your lives. So here we are, bumped up battles, as always, escalating stakes throughout the next 3 weeks now. Wrapping up your year 2019, hopefully with some enjoyment. So yeah, here we are. Battle of Endor. Let me think of the story. Alright, so the Empire is in full retreat following the destruction of the Death Star, making their way towards the spaceport. The rebels look to block their escape. Yeah, they're trying to get back onto into their ships, fly away and escape to live another day. So bumped up from the success of the rebels from the first mission of Season 2. We've got some speeders in there. AT-RT leading the, providing some heavy support for the rebels. And this time, General Leia Organa, may the force be with her, leading the armies today. So yeah, that's it, our story. Here's our mission cards. So we've got battle lines, long ways each, across there. Got limited visibility, so a morning fog breezing in across the forest planet of Endor, and then breakthrough was the mission. So 1 victory point for each of their unit leaders within an enemy deployment zone. So essentially we just need to both all cross the battlefield safely, securely for those victory points. To do have those speeders, which will give them a pretty easy point if they can utilize that properly. But yeah, that is our mission, that is our scenario, our setting. As we roll into game number 2, Star Wars Legion Season 2. So sit back, relax, grab some popcorn, some pretzels, some beersies, as we go in for some quality entertainment in a galaxy far, far away. Take a closer look at both armies that we'll be playing with and click into turn 1 command phase, so stay tuned. And here we are, 300 points of rebel forces led by the illustrious, the fighting for women, General Leia Organa. Women rights, all that good stuff. She will be leading 2 squads led by men. So men led by women, beautiful. Like what we love to see in 2018. 2 just basic rebel squads. 1 additional rebel trooper to this one, and 1 minigun trooper on this one. And then also an AT-RT with the big, what is it, the scatter blaster. Rotary blaster. Rotary blaster. 300 points, rebel forces, cut off the Empire escape. Can they do it or will they fail? We'll find out. Let's take a look at the Empire. So leading 300 points of the Empire. General Veers, once again, wisely or unwisely, he's got a bone to pick. He's got some... he's got to redeem himself. He's leading 2 stormtrooper squads, 1 with an extra unit, 1 with a sniper rifle guy, or that laser super rifle, and then 2 speeder bikes accompanying him. So 300 points, Empire forces, can they take out the win? We'll find out. We'll go into the command phase, turn 1, and see how things are going to pan out for the Empire. Alright, so there's our table turn 1. Opponent's got the initiative, maximum firepower, orders played. I played push. Everyone's moving across. Main goal is to cross to the other side of the map. So yeah, I'm activating these rebels over here as well as the AT-RT. and Veers is going to launch his orbital bombardment. So 4 red dice, rolling for the attack. 4 hits, and they've got immune and deflect. I'll just read what those rules are and come back. Alright, so Veers drops his maximum firepower onto the AT-RT. However, just reading the rules, while defending, cancel all just basic hit results, so only crits will go through. And any basic, and so yeah, unable to land any successful hits after the results of that. And then going into my activation with the AT-RT with the Rebel Troopers there. Alright, so Rebel Troopers going to fire into the bikes there. They get the speedy, they get the cover +1. So firing in 5 shots. Oh, 2 crits. Oh, and that was 1 hit. So 2 crits, 1 hit, and I get 2 more rolls. Blank. So 2 regular hits and 2 critical hits. So cover cancels out 1 of those hits. So we've got 3 defense rolls to make. Oh, cocked. Blanks. Is that 3 health apiece that they have?
Yeah, 3 health apiece.
Oh, so 1 bike. Rebels overwhelming firepower blows one of those bikes and goes boom. Gonzo. Onto the activation for the AT-RT. Alright, turn 2 orders. I don't know whose card is which. Oh, that's not my one. That's my one. Assault to push. So Empire again, taking out initiative. 2 units to activate to my 3. See how they roll. On the battle for Endor, raging on as the Empire is in full retreat. Will they make a safe escape, or will the Force not be with them? We will find out. Stay with us. Alright, so turn 2, speeder bike activating, shooting into the Rebel Troopers here. Going through with his firepower attacks. Let's see what he does. Blasters. Set to kill. 1 hit. Is that it?
Can I attack with both weapons on the card?
No.
Okay. Yeah, 1 hit.
So they're in cover, so that gets cancelled out. So, boom, bada bing, bada buzz. And then Stormtroopers over there going to activate. So we've got 4 regular hits shooting into the AT-RT over here. Let's see how that does. 2 regular hits. Or 1 of those because they're in cover. So
and 1 more. Yep.
2 regular hits.
Yep, 2 regular hits. And the sniper guy's going to shoot as well. Attacking with unit change 1. So that gets changed to a critical due to its special ability from the sniper guy, so that's 3 hits.
Oh, wait a minute, it's that same thing.
No, this guy's got a thing that can change 1 to a critical. So
yeah,
that one gets
so the critical goes out, that one gets cancelled, and the other one gets cancelled out.
So it's 1 hit.
Yeah. So 2 defense dice, 1 regular hit, and then 1's a critical. So nothing. So 2 damage.
2 damage.
And AT-RT has 6 health. So AT-RT takes a hit and rolling into my activation, activating thus AT-RT. These dudes here, and these guys here, I would say. Alright, so Rebel shooting into the bike. 3 attacks. Oh, 5 attacks. Roll the first 3. 2 hits. 1 of them's cancelled out. And 2 more. Also 2 hits.
2 hits.
Enough to kill it, but enough to bring it down. Blanks. Oh, double blanks. Down to 1 hit left. AT-RT going to shoot into Stormtroopers back there. Firing in 5 hits. 2 misses. 1 hit. 1 defense roll. Red defense dice. Blank. 1 Stormtrooper dead. Woo-hoo-hoo. Alright, and the final activation. These guys are here just simply moving forward. Again, the objective is just to cross the map, so that's what we're going to try and do. So just moving forward an extra square. And that is the state of the battlefield. End of turn 2 as we move into turn 3 command phase. One stormtrooper gone there. Rebels still at full strength. The speeder bike's on 1 health. Oh, wait a minute, and this guy's on 4 health. So, yeah, still too early to call a game. Victory is yet to be determined. Also forgot about the visibility effects on like reducing everything to range 2. Something like that. But, now we remind ourselves we'll go into turn 3. Initiative pass back to my opponent and see how things go. Turn 3 command phase. I played coordinated bombardment. My opponent's played Imperial Discipline. So he's going to get to activate General Veers in 2 units. Just for me, activating Leia. Get to order 3 strikes against units. So I want to thin the battlefield before we start making our big moves in the last 2 turns. So kick in straight with me after we make our movements. Alright, so Leia's taking her shot. I'm going to shoot into Yellow Stormtrooper squad here. 3 shots with her pistol. 1 hit. And her shot is, she's a sharpshooter, so she removes -2 to cover. So you just get your regular save. Failed. Oh, well. Thought that was cocked. Alright. Now activating, no, not your turn, my friend. Activating coordinated bombardment. So at the end of Leia's activation, perform up to 3 attacks against different enemy units using the following weapon. So it's immune to a deflect and 2 red dice to attack with. Alright, so Leia's activation for turn 3, she shot with her blaster into these 2 stormtroopers. Managed to successfully recover that hit. But now, as part of her command, coordinated bombardment, I'm going to choose to target 3 units. So I'm going to go with these 2 stormtrooper squads here, as well as this weakened 1 health left bike. So let's start with the bike. 2 red shots, 2 hits. Off the table, you know the rules off the table. Dead. 1 bike dead. Onto stormtroopers here, 4 guys left in that squad. So smoking ruins left there with the death of the speeder bike from the orbital bombardment. Another wave coming over towards these stormtroopers. 2 shots, just destroy them. Oh, 2 hits, 1 critical hit.
Recover. Oh.
Right, so that's another 2 hits, 1 critical, 1 regular. Her sharpshooter ability reduces cover by 2. So no cover saves, just your regular saves. 1 save and 1 failed. So down to 3 stormtroopers left in that squad, and 1 more bombardment to make. And the final victims of the devastating rebel bombardments. Here we go here, 2 shots, 2 regular hits, 2 saves, 2 failed saves, or 1 failed, 1 passed. Well, it was still good. We got 1 bike dead and 2 stormtroopers dead. That attack paid off there, General Leia Organa. Moving on to activation for my enemy's units. General Veers shooting back in revenge onto the rebel troopers here. Critical hit, so critical defense, nothing. 1 guy's dead.
You're going to shoot next, General.
This guy's next. What do we got? 2 regular reds.
2 regular whites.
2 regular whites. 1 hit, 1 miss.
And
save that one quickly. Oh, we did not.
then the sniper good. 2 more.
Fuck, that white dice is shit, eh? So 1 rebel trooper after that, moving into turn 4. White dice are rubbish for defense. State of the battlefield, yeah. I don't know, it could be a tie game. We'll see how we roll going into turn 4. Alright, so turn 4 activation, command phase. I've played down No Time for Sorrows, 2 trooper units. My opponent's played down Assault, 3 any units. So I got the initiative for this one. We'll move around and come back to activate. Alright, so following this card, No Time for Sorrows, when a friendly orders unit issued a move, it can move at speed 1. So this guy's moved back behind the cover and he's going to shoot into these guys, making a desperate dash. Turn 4 for the deployment zone. Nothing. Miss. Sucks. Alright, so this guy's made a speed 1 move back towards this barricade to try and cut off their guys' escape to their deployment zone, but rolled a blank, so no hits there. And lastly, there's rebel troopers here, so 4 black dice, regular blasters shooting into this stormtrooper squad. Oh, 3 hits, plus 6 white dice from the minigun. Blanks. 1 hit, critical. So 4 saves to make there. 2 saves made. 2 dead. Not too bad. And we'll go into my opponent. Got all 3 units to activate there. So end of the Empire activation for turn 4. These 3 stormtroopers managed to line up and get rid of the rebel trooper there. Rebels over there took no casualties at all. And the AT-AT is in full condition. So going into the final turn. Still no one in sight of any objective. So go to the final turn and see how the game's going to end. Stay with us. Alright, so final turn. Ambush versus this one here. So opponent's got the first turn. What unit are you going to activate?
What do you want to know? That one.
These guys here are going to activate. I've got 3 units left on the field, so going into the final turn. Alright, so the Empire has got 1 unit successfully in my deployment zone, making their escape to the spaceport. My guys have gone across as well, so we'll go into the final activation. That's their activation. They've made an additional movement, so I'm going to activate my 3 units and see if we can change the space of the game at all. Alright, so final activation for the Rebels turn 5. Leia's going to take 3 shots with her blaster into these 2. PS keyword on her gun. So 2 successful hits. Or one of those she can cancel out because of PS, but one's still alive. Alright, so stormtroopers, rebel troopers over there can't do much. But this guy is going to determine if the game's going to end in a tie or not. 3 rebel troopers here, no cover. 3, he gets 5 black dice to attack. Roll it off. Oh, 3 hits there. 5 hits. 5 defense die. So this is the crucial dice roll for the success of the game. Is it going to end in a tie or is it going to end in a defeat for the Empire? Is the Force with them? Does the Empire strike back? We shall find out right now.
No pressure.
Oh. That's good. You're good. Oh. 4, 5 saves. Lame. Alright, well, that's it. Finally, end of turn 5, end of the game. 1 unit apiece, each in the deployment zones. And end of the game, we'll recap. Alright, fine. So 1 unit apiece, Empire and Rebels at each deployment zone as the Empire looks to escape to the spaceport and get off Endor following the destruction of the Death Star. Yeah. I think the Rebels need a fast-moving unit like the speeder bikes. Their speeder bikes were deployed inefficiently, got blown off to bits. But yeah, interesting. Again, order cards, how you play things, really changes up the pace and the nature of the game. Play some too early or play some too early, play some too late. It's going to affect how things balance out. So it's like the extra layer beyond standard Warhammer stuff, extra layer of depth to the game. Makes things very interesting. So yeah, we don't want a clean sweep for the Rebels. We want a bit of back and forth. So a tie, good place to leave it there for now. As we move into the final 2 games of Season 2 Star Wars Legion. Look forward to the appearance of look forward to the return of the Jedi, the revenge of the Sith. Who may return in coming episodes. You'll find out. But yeah, that is it for now. Episode 2, Star Wars Legend Battle Report, and a stalemate, a tie. Not the happiest of endings, but enough to leave both parties happy. Whether you side with the Empire, whether you side with the Rebels, drop me a comment. Let me know who you're siding with. Get that interaction flowing. Always good to know, see who the viewers want to take out the win. But yeah, drop a like for this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and make sure you're tuning in. Keep it locked here, maoriwargamer.tv, .net, .co.nz, for some more quality action. I am your host, the Māori Wargamer. Thank you for watching once again. Ka kite anō.